You've either got the body lying flat on the floor. You might have just done a little bit of movement once you've touched the floor. So just checking in with the body to notice, is there something that I could use to help kind of release maybe some tension, maybe some holding from the body, a little movement. Maybe the bolster, if the legs want to be extended, comes and slides under the knees and the upper thighs as well, just to allow the lower back and the pelvis to drop into the floor a little bit more. And then some of you might even check in with your neck and see if the head would like to have one of the chip foam blocks underneath it. So for you, that chip foam block has a black cover. Yeah, good. Yeah. And see, a few of you are taking alternate leg positions. So just see, do your legs want to be bent? And some of you know that when the legs want to be bent, you can just have the feet on the floor, or you can take the bolster and flip it on its side, which allows the legs to feel supported. And I'm demonstrating that in my body. And as we settle together as a group, I always like to share, just for the nervous system awareness, that I've locked the door so that we are in a safe, contained space together. And those of you joining us online have noticed the container that you're creating for yourself. And when the nervous system hears that it has created this container for it, there's a level of shifting in the nervous system that comes in where it starts to feel safe, and then healing and transformation can arise. As we start off meeting together and meeting our bodies on our mat, noticing when we join in community, there's a quality in the nervous system that happens when we come together. It's called co-regulation. So when we arrive in community, we help each other regulate. So as we arrive here together, let's take a few breaths in through the nose and release it out through the mouth. Maybe as you continue to do this breath in the nose and out the mouth, you might feel a sigh coming in. And let that breath in the nose and out the mouth stay here for as long as it wants to. The eyes might start to settle and close if they haven't already, or sometimes the eyes just want to soften and stay open. Noticing if the invitation of a pursed lip breath is wanting to also arrive. Whenever we extend the exhale longer than the inhale, it allows us to move into the part of the nervous system that creates homeostasis and well-being. So each time you exhale, you gently purse the lips and you blow the breath out through a pursed lip breath, and you'll notice your exhalation extending. When it is right for you, the breath will instinctively start to move in and out of the nose, and always leaving that invitation for yourself to exhale, cleansing breath out the mouth with a sigh or a sound, or going into the pursed lip breath to blow the breath out through those pursed lips and extending the exhalation. As we arrive here in this container, just feeling the outline of your body on the mat where you are. Starting at our roots today, our feet, and rising up through the body. As we notice, if you have your legs extended, you'll feel the back of your heels on the floor. If you have your knees bent, you'll feel both soles of the feet. So I just want you to notice as you breathe, do you feel equal weight in each foot, each heel? Noticing that our feet connect us to the earth, to our roots. When we connect down through the legs, through the feet, into the earth, Mother Earth provides us this grounding quality. It's awareness of feeling and honoring our body. And this awareness of safety. And then travel up through the calves, through the knees, into the thighs. Feel your whole leg. Seeing if you can adjust the legs in any way to find a little bit more ease. Each time you exhale, the exhalation connects us to this downward flow of energy. It's a manifestation energy, it's a grounding energy, it's a releasing energy. Allows us to feel more aware of the present moment in our body. We start to notice we're getting a little bit heavier. When we start to feel more grounded and heavy, this is the antidote to when we start to feel anxious or sometimes when fear arises. Just feeling the safety of releasing into the ground, your mat, your props. Feel your pelvis, the weight on your right hip and your left hip. Notice the soft curve of the lower back. It might be just hovering away from the floor. As you transfer through your rib cage, just feeling the ribs touching the mat. Feel your right shoulder blade, your left shoulder blade. And that space in between your shoulder blades. And this is a doorway into your heart center. So you can move through this doorway and feel the inside cavity of your chest, the heart muscle, the gentle space around your heart, the inner cavity of your chest. Your lungs, expanding inhalation, enlivening us. And exhalation, this release, dropping back, letting go. The heart extends through our shoulders, our arms, our elbows, the lower arm, the wrist, and the hand. Your arms might be down on the floor. Just check in if they're close to the body. Maybe you just let them slide away a little bit to create a little bit more ease for the shoulders. Some of you might even feel the hands wanting to touch the belly, elbows heavy on the floor. Feel the openness across your collarbones, the softness through your throat and your neck, and your face, your jaw, your tongue, your lips, and the eyes. Now feel your whole body. Remember, you're a whole being of wholeness. So you arrive here in your fullness. And as we start the new year, you might have taken a moment to pause before this class to even notice, is there an intention that I can create for myself? Maybe care for body, care for mind, maybe intertwining care for body and mind that you can set for yourself. And it might be just meeting yourself every day in presence, might be noticing your breath, getting out in nature, being more mindful, increasing your yoga practice, seeing what's arising. Might be that awareness of being a little bit more compassionate and kinder in your words to self. Once you plant the seed of intention, each time you revisit it, you sprinkle a little bit of energy, a little bit of nourishment towards it. And that intention grows and manifests into little inquiries and evolutions through body and mind. Just notice that you can go back to this intention at any time and revise it or expand it. So you feel a few more breaths here. And then just start to feel the toes wiggling, noticing our roots. And then feel the fingers wiggle, notice that connection to heart. And then feel, oh, does body want to just do awakening stretch? My legs were a little bit more bent, so I'm just going to stretch them out and just let the bolster support behind my knees. But you do what feels best for you. Maybe the arms come up, maybe they don't. I just want to start with a little bit of contraction and release. So as you're releasing, just take another breath and noticing this letting go. And then I want you to stretch and I want you to feel the contraction through your whole body. So reaching up through the upper body, down through the lower body, even your face, and just contracting, feeling that. And then exhale at the mouth and let it go. Nice. Just feel the presence of that release. And we're going to do that a couple more times. Just feeling when you're ready, just allowing the body to contract through your whole body. Feel your abdomen, your legs, your face. And you let it go when you're ready. Let it out the mouth. Notice the feeling of release. When you're ready, go ahead and feel that contraction and release one more time.